Hello, everybody! We are back, doing a little magic. Yeah, so we're doing Vintage today. And the reason we're doing Vintage is because there were some spicy new Planeswalkers in War of the Spark that we've been itching to try out.
Indeed.
So, my deck, I want to call it Oops All Tezzerets, because there's 3 different versions of Tezzeret in here. We got the new Master of the Bridge, which is probably not good enough for Vintage, let's be honest. Most of the time it's going to get pitched to Force of Will, but it's sweet.
It is sweet.
Yeah. And then I got one, the Seeker, and the other 4-mana one. And also Saheeli is a new card that is really, really nuts in this type of a deck. I don't think this is the best Saheeli shell by any stretch, but
No,
it's
probably
a
something with
broken
like
card.
Young Pyro would probably be.
Possibly. It kind of fills the Mentor slot better. Pyromancer doesn't trigger on artifacts.
Yeah, which is mainly what that deck is going to
Yeah.
entirely trigger on artifacts. Well, mostly.
Yeah.
And as for me, I'm playing an Eldrazi's list because Karn, the Great Creator, is just dumb.
He's nuts in Vintage. I would not be surprised. I could be completely wrong about this. I haven't really looked at tournament results, but I would not be surprised if that gets restricted in the near future, because it kind of just...
It's one-sided Null Rod that...
It's so much more than that. It's one-sided Null Rod. It can blow up your opponent's power pieces just by going up, by ticking up.
He
Right.
fetches out of the sideboard,
Right.
so he's fine silver bullets.
Yeah, so that's that. Do you want to do emotional animal battle?
Emotional animal, sure.
All right, I've presented a sad horse. Can you defeat that?
He's sad because he saw that zebra unicorn spoiler and knew he couldn't compete. Is that a confused eagle?
I think so. Or is that angry? Is that the angry face?
No,
That's the confused face.
Yeah, that's the confused face.
So so an angry eagle against a sad horse.
I think the angry eagle wins.
Probably just because it's angry and it could pick the horse's eyes
The horse
out.
is sad.
Yeah. Plus, I've seen birds like roost on horses before.
Yeah. The horse is all sad. He's like on this cliff and it's raining and he's just being all depressed. And this eagle's just all angry because he dropped his meal. So he hits the horse and the horse falls off the cliff. And that's how it goes.
That's a powerful eagle if it can knock a horse off a cliff. But maybe the horse he was like just teetering on the edge of doing it anyway. And
the horse lost his kids in the divorce. Just not doing well.
The divorce? That just pushed him over the edge. Anyway, that was long-winded. You'll go first. We'll see you in game 1. All right, game 1. Go ahead.
We've got those.
Whoop. And for me, that's what I'm working with. Right.
And to start us off, it's going to be a nice little Mutavault. And a Mox Pearl. And I think a Phyrexian Revoker.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that results.
So this is the difficult part. What do I name?
Yeah, unfortunately, knowing each other's lists makes this card pretty good.
Yes, but it's not like I can name Saheeli to deal with her at all, so...
No.
And unfortunately, I can't name Tolarian. Granted, you probably don't.
You can.
No, because it's a non-land.
Right. It's
this
not
one
a big
disables
deal.
mana abilities.
Yeah.
So I have to decide if a mana ability is worth it, or
Planeswalker.
Tezzeret. I think it's going to be the 4-mana Tezzeret.
Okay.
Agent of Bolas, I believe it is.
Yep. It is.
That will be what I name. Enter go.
Draw. Oh, you're not especially useful. Here's an Underground Sea, and I will ponder. That's almost pretty good, but I think I will...
And there's one good card and 2 garbage cards.
Pretty well.
You're like, do I want to draw these for the next 2 turns? Just to have that?
This is kind of tough, actually. This is a surprisingly difficult decision.
Oh yes, and someone had left a comment talking about the Bear Lord.
Yeah.
And that is definitely going to be a deck we do, because there's also the Bear Assault enchantment.
Mm-hmm.
And
Life from the Loam.
And Life from the Loam just looks like you're just going to have bears. Just bears, bears, bears.
Just all bears all day. What do I grab? God, this is hard. This Magic is a hard game.
That it is.
I think we do like that.
No shuffle in the end.
Or is this one enough? I mean, I guess probably that one's enough, so I'm gonna place them like this and then draw. And I don't know if that's all correct, but we'll see. Go ahead.
Ooh. Untap. Draw for turn. Cavernous Souls, naming Eldrazi.
Yep.
And here's a Mana Crypt. And
hang on.
Oh.
You're on 3 mana, otherwise I will force the Mana Crypt, pitching Tezzeret.
Ooh.
Since I'm not forcing anything else with that Cavern
with that Cavern in play. In that case, it will be Activate Mutavault.
Yep.
For you.
15.
Enter go.
Draw. Okay. Is there any nice way to get all of this done? I don't think there is. So, here's a key. Go.
For an artifact deck, you got no artifacts there.
Yeah.
Draw for turn.
I just have bad ones.
Oh.
I would like to draw some power. That'd be pretty cool.
I think Sphere of Resistance? Yeah. Ooh. I see what you were trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And,
yeah, I've lost this game.
and then we strip mine, I think.
Oh, God. God. Being on the play is such a big deal in this deck.
2.
12.
Enter go. That hurt.
Go.
Untap. Draw for turn. Why? I think this is going to be a hard lock. Here's a sphere.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely a hard lock. Yep.
And
I don't know my top card. Maybe
here's a
it's
wasteland.
Something.
Activate
Mutavault. Can't be a land now. 8.
4. Enter go.
Well, I guess it can be a land, but it's that one.
Oh, Oh.
Go.
I was thinking Tolarian, but you didn't have 1, so it was an island.
No, actually, if this was a Tolarian, I'd be in great shape right now.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's a polluted delta. So therefore, I'm not in great shape right now.
So here's another wasteland.
Oh yeah, great.
And 5... Oh, wait, right, sphere. So, activate Mutavault.
Yep.
For you.
Take it. 4.
And it is your go.
Draw a card. Does that do anything at all for me? No, because I have to pay extra for everything. Seed of the Synod. Here's a Mox Amber. Crack this. Go into 3.
Mox Amber.
Yeah, best one to draw. Oh, we'll get another Underground Sea here. And then pay 1 for a Mox Opal.
Which has Metalcraft.
Has Metalcraft. And yeah, go ahead. See why Tolarian Academy would have been great? Because then I could actually turn these into something.
Then you could turn those into something.
But yeah. Instead, I've done nothing this game.
In
except
return,
play
I'm gonna
mana.
blow up your lands.
Yep, lands are dead.
Untap. Draw for turn. Oh, that would have been enough to catch them, but I didn't need them.
All that stands in your way is jewelry. Good lord.
4.
I'm dead. You got me. Okay, well, I guess being on the play and maybe having some power would be great. So
yeah,
let's see how that goes. Game 2. All right, Game 2. Show my hand. I like that. I don't like these, but we'll see how it goes. Go ahead.
And we've got... those.
Whoop. All right, so Black Lotus of my own this time. Opal. Amber.
See?
Crack for
you
black.
got mana rocks now.
Blue. Tezzeret.
Oh.
Go up. Top 5.
That is... concerning.
Grab a Chrome Mox, since that's the only option.
And I think that changes my game plan substantially. Because you have a Tezzeret.
Interesting. Delta.
Tezzeret is terrifying.
Crack. 19.
Still going.
Still going.
And see, your Mox Ambers get to do something now.
Yeah, finally. Underground Sea. Okay. To make 2 mana, play another Mox Amber. Get rid of this one. 3. Tinker. Get rid of Mox Opal.
What? Just...
Steal. Go. A little better than last game.
Yeah. yeah, you can say that. I go then?
Yep.
Mox Sapphire, Mox Ruby, Eldrazi Temple, Soul Ring. See, I can play a lot of exciting things.
You can play a 5-drop and stay alive.
I mean, we can... because we don't need the red. We can go like that. For a nice Thought Knot Seer.
You can have my Chrome Mox.
You're just exiled, right?
Yes. I guess it's permanently, so you
Yes.
have to put it under the Thought Knot. Since
And,
that's not how it works. Not.
Yeah, it's your go. I don't think I have an answer to an 11-11. In fact...
Draw. God, that's a lot of those. Yeah, I guess I'll go up. Top 5. Oh, man. That would have been nice. But, yeah, as far as things are concerned, I guess I'll grab a jet. Attack you for 11.
I will block 4 of it.
Yep. So, take
7
7.
infect.
And I draw a card, right?
7 poison, yeah, and he dies, so you draw a card.
Oh, God. Yeah, okay. So, blue. And here's another Mox Amber, sacrificing this one. Blue.
Why do you have so many
Saheeli.
Mox? Oh.
Mox Jet. Servo. Go.
No wonder the Mox Ambers never work. You need your Planeswalkers.
Apparently.
But...
I mean, I also have Jason, the other thing.
yeah.
Ryo.
There's
something to it. But yeah, Black Lotus is a card.
That's not enough to block, so I guess we just take a moral victory here by wastelanding your land.
Sure.
And then saying... bad Tezzeret.
Oh! Okay. Fair enough.
You sit in the corner and
Fair
think
enough.
of what you've done.
He can't ultimate. You good?
Your go.
Untap.
He
Draw a
gets to
card.
sit in the corner and think of what he did.
So Saheeli is going to turn this servo into a Blightsteel Colossus.
Oh, God.
And I'm going to attack you for 22 infect.
I will take the 22 infect.
Woo! Alright, Black Lotus, hell of a card. That's what I learned today.
I'm like, I'll just Phyrexian Revoke or whatever he plays turn 1, and it'll be fine. And then you just go Blightsteel.
Two lethal options.
This Blightsteel, like, well, I can't turn him off.
Well, these have been some weird games so far, so maybe game 3 will be a little more exciting. So I'll see you there. Alright, game 3. Go ahead.
We've got those.
Whoop. And for me, got these. And essentially a mulligan to 6, but that's okay. Go ahead.
You don't like your Mox Ambers?
It's not bad. Depending on what you do, you might see what it is.
Mutavault. Soul Ring. Add for 2. Mana Vault.
Yep. It's a lot of mana.
Add for 4 total now. It's 3 and 1 extra. 2 of it to try for a Phyrexian Revoker.
Yep.
That I think we'll name Tezzeret.
The 4 mana one?
Yes.
I have 3 versions.
Agent of
Bolas.
Okay. And then 2 of it for a Sphere of Resistance.
Yeah, that's the one thing I was not looking forward to. Okay, good.
Yes.
Draw. Here's a C. I will pay 1 for a Mox Opal. Go.
Untap. Upkeep 19. Mutavault, or the Mana Vault. And draw.
That one, I believe you have to untap during your upkeep specifically?
Yes. Eldrazi Temple. And I will pay 1 colorless for Mox Sapphire.
Yep.
And then I will attack you for 2.
18.
Enter go.
Draw a card. Is that worth doing? Underground Sea. I guess I kind of got to ancestral myself.
Yep.
Gross. Yep, pass turn. Discard a Blightsteel Colossus.
Ooh.
Shuffles back in.
Ah, that was your mulligan to 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not really getting cast from your hand. Well, he could if you had if you had the right land.
Well, honestly, 1 Grim Monolith plus a Saheeli, it's not that hard to get to 12 mana.
So do I on my upkeep pay? 1, 2, 3. So I get 1 mana up. Yeah, I think we're gonna pay to untap that.
Okay.
So we don't take damage if we pay, right?
No, you don't take damage.
And
You're good.
draw for turn. Well done. Of course, I draw a card now I really want to cast. So.
Does it cost 4 and you only have 4?
Cost 4.
I mean, it serves you right.
Yeah.
Throw in Sphere. If you're playing that kind of deck, you should get
2
screwed over once in a while. Playing a no fun special. Draw a card. Oh, God! Just give me a mana source! What is happening here?
You got them all last game. You don't get them anymore. You kind of had them in the first game. They just didn't work. And then they definitely worked in the second game.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm getting out of this. That. Untap. No, that's not great either. 2 mana. Preordain. Scry 2. I need a mana source, please. Go. I will discard Tezzeret, Agent of Bolas.
Untap. Draw for turn.
I mean, my only saving grace is that you're not pressuring me too heavily right now, but this is not going well.
2 mana. Oh, wait, we need 3 mana for that. Well, technically, it doesn't do anything, but we'll do it anyway. 3 mana for Grim Monolith.
Yep.
Which will pay, so tap for 3 mana. 4/5 for Karn, Scion of Ugin, or Urza.
And suddenly you have pressure. A lot of pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Makes 6 6s. I think this is going to be a repeat of the first game.
Yeah, I think we're going to make a 6/6.
Yep.
Which will be this nice clue.
Okay. That is nice. It's a very nice clue.
Yeah, I like that they did the art. I think that's what they're doing for Modern Horizons, is they're doing art tokens.
Neat.
And I will attack you for 2.
14.
Enter go.
Well, sort of. Sort of. Pay 1 for a Mox Pearl. Pay 2 for a Voltaic Key, which turns on Mox Opal.
Finally.
Which doesn't really let me do a whole lot. But I suppose I can...
Sadly, you don't have any...
I guess that doesn't really make a difference which one I do, so...
You could untap this Grim Monolith for me.
Good. I will pay 1 for a Mox Amber. Good.
Your friend.
Yep.
The Mox that stabs you in the back.
Every time.
Untap. Draw for turn. Yeah, sadly, it looks like it should be a good Mox, but it's really not. Because it's like a mana dork that only works from like 5 to 6 mana range.
Pretty well.
I think we're going to go up. No fancy animations because we're not on Arena, but...
Sure.
Which of these two... Oh, that is some pretty good draws. Which of these two would you like to put in my hand?
Am I just dead to the Walking Ballista? I guess you can cast both these, right? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, sorry, this is still tapped.
Oh, it
so
is.
That does,
Okay.
Does make a difference.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 you have. So you could cast either of those. But I only have colorless permanents, so you can have Ugin.
Yeah.
And you can exile that with a silver counter.
Yes. And we can 8 you.
Oh, yep. 6. Dead next turn.
And
Gotta be a big draw here.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ugin.
For an Ugin.
Yep.
Who shall go up to make that a 2/2.
Okay.
And it is your go.
Untap. Draw a card. A little late for you. Actually, that was probably one of the worst draws I could have had.
Was it the Blight Seal again?
No. Oh, actually, you know what? It does turn on something, which is kind of nice.
That Mox Amber.
But gotta pay 3 for that, which stops me from doing the other thing that I wanted to do. So I guess I gotta prioritize what I need. So in that case, 2 mana. Here is another Voltaic Key. And 3 mana, Time Walk.
Ooh, something.
Gives me a shot. Not much of one, but... Or just counting for posterity. Ooh.
Well, because it counts itself, so this is actually 7 now?
Okay. Seed of the Synod.
Ooh.
Which is actually quite good in this strange situation
you don't have to pay 1
I find myself in. Unfortunately, I still have no way.
That sphere resistance ruins everyone's day.
It sure does. And this Mox Amber. Because I would have won this turn.
Oh!
Tezzeret for the Time Vault.
Oh, with the Mox Amber.
But I can't afford it, because this costs 5.
It really does stab you in the back, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That Mox Amber.
It really does. Well, it wouldn't have, because I would have had the mana to untap it with the key. This, however...
Mox Amber betrayed you. It looks at the sphere and it's like, yes, you are my god.
I don't know how I possibly get away from this unscathed. I don't think I do. Do I... You can just kill that. Kill me. God! Ah! Sucks. Ryo, go. Which, hey, turns on Mox Opal.
Untap.
Or Mox Amber.
18. It is creature.
1 mana short. Ah! Oh well.
And I guess we should untap these guys. Draw for turn. So, 3 mana for a Grim Monolith.
Yep.
You're at 6.
Wonderful dead planeswalkers.
3. Alright, I should have paid that like that. So 3, 4, 5, 6 mana for Reality Smasher.
Okay.
And so now my total artifact should be 1 more. And
That's not an artifact. Or did you play an artifact this turn?
yeah, I played another Grim Monolith.
Oh, okay.
And this is an artifact itself.
Oh, it is.
That way,
Right.
yeah, because otherwise they just die instantly if you didn't have any artifacts. And let's look.
Sure.
Which of these 2 cards looks awfully familiar?
You can have Ugin.
You are in the silver pile. And
I think that basically had to be a Lotus or a Mana Vault.
so you can block this 8/8, but now we got enough damage, so we don't need to kill, so we're going to make a 2/2.
Yep. Well, actually, I was dead anyway, because you could have just...
yeah, like I could have killed that, but with the Reality Smasher, I can allow you to block.
Yeah.
Swing.
I'm just going to take it. I'll untap my Seed of Synod and a Mox Pearl, though.
Aha!
That's exciting news. Well, I was pretty close, but Sphere making this cost 6.
If that was any other Mox, you'd have time walked. You'd have time locked me.
I would have, but
but it was the
that's how it goes.
It was that Amber.
Yep.
And my little 2/2s were
versus. Sure. Yeah. I was. It's funny too because I was like, "Oh, you just have a Revoker in play." I'm not being pressured, and then here's a 6/6 suddenly.
And then draw Karn, and it's like,
I was getting out of that. Yeah. So what I think what we've learned today is if you go first, you win. If you
in the format where you could put a Karn on the field on turn 1. Sadly, I didn't get to do that.
No, you didn't ever do that.
We did only have 2 copies, which makes this a little less obnoxious as the real version of this deck is, because him on turn 1 is just dumb because your opponents don't get to do anything fun because all their Mox and Black Lotuses don't work.
Which is why, Vintage is such a weird format because it's, in one way, it's a lot of fun because you can do really broken stuff, and in a lot of other ways, your opponent can play 1 card and you scoop to it.
Yeah.
So in a lot of ways, it's the most fun format. It's also the most boring one if your opponent shuts you down on turn 1.
It's got the worst fun place, but it's also got the most fun. And you can just balance that.
It's true. So that was this, and we will see you back next week with some more stuff. Bye.